If you're competitor focused, you have to wait until there is a competitor doing something. Being customer focused allows you to be more pioneering. We've had 3 big ideas at Amazon that we've stuck with for 18 years, and they're the reason we're successful. Put the customer first. Invent. And be patient. The special ops guys and the firefighters around the world have this great phrase. They say, slow is smooth, and smooth is fast, and that is true. Everything I've accomplished in my life has been because of that attitude. We expect all our businesses to have a positive impact on our top and bottom lines. Profitability is very important to us, or we wouldn't be in this business.
A brand for a company is like a reputation for a person. You earn reputation by trying to do hard things well. We see our customers as invited guests to a party, and we are the hosts. It's our job every day to make every important aspect of the customer experience a little bit better.
What we need to do is always lean into the future. When the world changes around you and when it changes against you, what used to be a tailwind is now a headwind. You have to lean into that and figure out what to do, because complaining isn't a strategy.
If you do build a great experience, customers tell each other about that. Word of mouth is very powerful. The best customer service is if the customer doesn't need to call you, doesn't need to talk to you, it just works.
What consumerism really is, at its worst, is getting people to buy things that don't actually improve their lives. I think frugality drives innovation, just like other constraints do. One of the only ways to get out of a tight box is to invent your way out. There are 2 kinds of companies: those that work to try to charge more and those that work to charge less. We will be the second. I don't think that you can invent on behalf of customers unless you're willing to think long-term, because a lot of invention doesn't work. If you're going to invent, it means you're going to experiment, and if you're going to experiment, you're going to fail, and if you're going to fail, you have to think long-term.
No matter what your mission is, have some notion in your head. Forget the model, whether it's government or nonprofit, or profit. Ask yourself the more important question: is my mission improving the world? Are you sure about it? Seek to disconfirm that all the time. And if you can, change your mission.
Because resilience. If you think of it in terms of the gold rush, then you'd be pretty depressed right now, because the last nugget of gold would be gone. But the good thing is, with innovation, there isn't a last nugget. Every new thing creates 2 new questions and 2 new opportunities.
There are 2 ways to extend a business. Take inventory of what you're good at and extend out from your skills. Or determine what your customers need and work backward, even if it requires learning new skills. Kindle is an example of working backward.
Market leadership can translate directly to higher revenue, higher profitability, greater capital velocity, and correspondingly stronger returns on invested capital.
The thing that motivates me is a very common form of motivation. And that is, with other folks counting on me, it's so easy to be motivated. One thing that I find very unmotivating is the kind of Plan B argument. When Earth gets destroyed, you want to be somewhere else. That doesn't work for me. We have sent robotic probes now to every place in the solar system, and this is the best one. The solar system can support 1 trillion humans. And then we'd have 1,000 Mozarts and 1,000 Einsteins.
10.
Let's go for main engine start.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And booster ignition and liftoff of Space Shuttle Discovery, taking the space station to full power for full science.
This is Mission Control Houston.
Discovery roll program.
Roger roll, Discovery.
Discovery's roll maneuver is complete. It is now in a heads-down position on track for its flight to the International Space Station. Discovery flying 365 miles per hour, 1.5 miles in altitude, 7 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center. Discovery's engines are throttling down as the orbiter passes through the area of maximum pressure on the vehicle.
In just a few hundred years, we will have to cover the entire surface of the Earth in solar cells if we want to continue to grow our energy usage.
2 kids in their dorm room can't start anything important in space today. That's why I want to take the assets I have from Amazon and translate that into the heavy lifting infrastructure that will allow the next generation to have dynamic entrepreneurialism in space, to build the transportation network.
Thank you for watching. Bye.